What's so important about the race for mayor of Istanbul? Hello, I'm Anand Naidu and this is The Heat. Turkey's top electoral body has annulled the results of the March 31st election for mayor of Istanbul, ordering a re-vote for this weekend. The move followed complaints of voting irregularities from the country's president, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, after opposition candidate Ekrem İmamoğlu appeared to score a narrow victory over the president's candidate, Binali Yildirim. The controversial decision to rerun the election has increased concerns over democracy and the rule of law in Turkey. For more, we turn now to CGTN's Michal Bardavid in Istanbul. So Michal, let's take a step back. How did we get here and why is this election seemingly so important?
Yes, Anand. Well, there's a saying in Turkey, whoever wins Istanbul wins Turkey. That's how important this is. And the reason behind that is that ruling Istanbul brings a lot of power, both political and economic. Now, the city's budget is about $4 billion, and that's about a third of the country's economic output, of course, so that brings a lot of power. And the AK Party has had access to this for a very long time, so they would lose this source of income if they lost Istanbul. And the March election results showed that AK Party and Erdogan kind of lost some of their support, and many analysts believe that the main reason behind this is actually the Turkish economy. Now, the Turkish lira lost about a third of its value last year, so many Turks felt the pain nationwide, and it seems this has had a negative impact on AK Party support. Now, their campaign strategy in March had been stating that there was a national threat. So they stated that the election was a matter of survival. And many analysts stated that actually it seemed that Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan perceived it as a matter of survival for himself as well.
Michal, some have raised concerns about President Erdogan's role in the election and re-vote. Does this really have larger implications for democracy in Turkey and this perception of the country from beyond its borders?
Well, Erdogan basically really took a central role in the March election and the campaign. He rallied basically daily for the AK Party candidate Binali Yildirim. But following the annulment, he took a step back. But this week, following polling results showing that İmamoğlu was ahead, once again he took the stage and he's been making back-to-back statements trying to appeal to AK Party voters once again. And in terms of democracy, now CHP voters were devastated following the annulment, of course, but it seemed that some AK Party supporters also believe that there was some injustice done following the annulment. And in terms of international reactions, there was some reactions from the EU. For example, the European Parliament's Turkey rapporteur stated, and I quote, "The annulment ends the credibility of democratic transition of power in Turkey through elections." So a very harsh statement there. And the German Foreign Ministry also stated that the annulment was not comprehensible. So we're really expecting a very intense and significant election this weekend, Anand.